Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel developers. Today in this video I will demonstrate the concept of autoloading individual files. In the last video we have learned the autoloading with PSR4. Now we will learn the autoloading individual files. If you are not aware about the PSR4 autoloading, please watch our previous video autoloading step 2, then come back and continue this session. So let's get started with autoloading the individual files. For this I have created one example. So we have two files, that is helper1 and helper2. So this helper1 contains the method sample1 and helper2 contains sample2 method. So we are trying to access the function written inside the helper files. So we have sample1 function, this is inside helper1, and sample2 function inside helper2, right? So these functions are included in two different files. So to use this function we need to include these two files. So let's check. This will give an error, that is undefined function sample1. So to call the sample1 function we need to include this helper1.php file. So this file is located inside include folder. So include helper1, and to use the sample2 function or method we need to include helper2.php file. So this will work. This will call our sample1 function, and now we are in sample2 function. So to call these two separate methods from two separate files we need to include these two files before using functions. So we try to remove these files or these two test statements, and we will include the files automatically. So we don't want this, so I'm removing this two line and we are trying to autoload. So now this will give an error because we have removed that statement. So we will generate the composer.json file. We will update these files. So we are working with two files, so we are creating an array for this. So this is our helper1. Now we are including the second file, that is helper2. But this is not enough, we need to take one more step. So we will create, or we will run the command composer dump autoload. So what it will do, it will create the files inside autoload composer. So let's run this. Wait. Now the files are generated. Now let's look at which files are generated. So let's go to vendor composer. This autoload underscore files, this file is created. So now Just run our example. It is working fine because these two files are automatically included, and then we are calling these two methods without including the files. So this is how we are including the individual files by changing or making the change in our composer.json file. So these two files, helper1 and helper2, we are auto loading it and we are simply calling the methods. So this is how the auto loading the individual files is working. Thank you.